Hi everyone, it's Fred. Long time no speak. It's been more than a little while. So I've missed doing this. Doing this is very hard, and I know people said that and people tell you that it's hard, but you don't realize how hard it is. Post-production is very tough. So yeah, that kind of discouraged me, and I've been doing a little bit of traveling and work really did get tedious, so I put this aside. I don't plan on doing that much longer. And I actually have some topics that I really want to discuss in the subsequent videos. So just a quick catch up where I traveled to last year in 2020, after my last video. Been to Denver, been to LA, been to New York, been to London and Lagos. I've picked up a few things on some of my trips and I'll go over them with you. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, all that cool jazz. I guess a good way to start would be accessories. And I'll start from the top, I guess. During my trip to New York, I visited the MoMA for the first time, and it was my first trip to New York. I love that place. That's where I've connected to the most. Cool energy, good food, shopping, all that good stuff. I have great friends out there. One's an artist. I'll discuss his work in some video. I'll figure it out. But at the MoMA shop, they have a few things that I really liked. One's their hats. The New York, the Yankee hat has a cool MoMA graphic on the side. Hope this catches it. Nice blue. I really dug this. I got it in a gray as well. There you go. Beautiful hats. Simple. Yeah, nice way to support the shop. In LA, got this Loewe beanie. I'm a big fan of the brand. Since I visited their store in Japan, I've been sold. And I like that logo with not a crucifix, but a cross. Just perfect, keeps me warm. Especially during that winter freeze we had in Houston. Crazy. Gigi Burris hat, Buress, I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Made this custom because I have a melon on me. Nice suede black finish. Wore this in Nigeria to a wedding. And I think I should invest more into this. It has this coming to America, Malcolm X kind of vibe to it. I think I want to wear this more into formal events. Forgotten how much this cost me, but it wasn't cheap. It was about $350 if you care enough. Maybe I'll link the site below. I picked up a pair of glasses. I really like these whenever I saw the Gucci tailoring campaign with A$AP Rocky, Tyler the Creator, and Iggy Pop. A$AP had this pair on that I just had to have, and it took me months to track one down. It's a cool retro vibe to it with a big GG. I'm usually not one for emblems, but with this I just like the vintage look, and A$AP wore, crazy in the campaign. Really like this one. At first I didn't because it was so far removed from what I usually wear, and I just thought I wouldn't be able to pull it off. But I knew I wasn't returning it either because I stressed out the great gentleman at Gucci to help me track these down. Apparently they were the last one in the country, but they were found in Hawaii. It definitely grew on me. I'm gonna move down to t-shirts now. I only got one of those, and I'm quite disappointed in it actually. It's a Cactus Jack t-shirt with the George Condo graphic on it. It sounded great in theory. This was an impulse buy. I usually do badly with impulse buys now. It says George Condo on the back. And the graphic on this just seemed so shabby. I guess from afar it would look great, but it's just so shabby up close. It's not in focus. It's definitely a print. You can just tell that no money was spent in manufacturing this. I'm not too thrilled about the fabric choice either. It's a shiny kind of cotton. Nothing good about it. I don't know why it's still in my closet. Not my favorite button down yet, but you're about to see my favorite one in a second. I got this one from H. Lorenzo in LA. George Lawrence Sullivan. It's this faux distressed leather button down shirt. And I keep my clothes on this suede type hanger just to create some friction so they don't slip. I believe it's actually polyester. It's gotten me great compliments. I love it to bits. This brown, everything about it. I really do like this one. It's one of my best shirts, but my next one is my new favorite actually. This was a gift as well, so special place in my heart. Casablanca. I believe this was a collab with a brand called Homecoming out of either Nigeria or London. But for obvious reasons, which you're about to see, this one's really close to my heart, being Nigerian. It says Lagos Tennis Club at the back. And I knew I just had to have this shirt because my dad used to play tennis at the club, and I would go and hang out when I was a kid with the older gentlemen, watch them play and eat. Good stories over there. So the Nigerian flag, Lagos, and what we call a keke na pep. I guess it's called a tuk-tuk in some places. I guess Thailand, great place to visit. So my favorite. Shout out to the lovely person who got me this shirt. Next, I will go to sweaters. Simple gray cashmere sweater from COS. I used to call it COS, but I was told it's COS. It's an oversized V-neck sweater. Love it. Simple. Relatively deep V, but this is a great pick. Keeps you warm. Wore this in London. Did its job. MoMA crew neck sweater in the navy blue MoMA font. This is one of my favorite sweaters now, actually. It's done by Champion, which I'm not too disappointed about. The only time I've been disappointed about seeing this tag on my clothes is when I bought the Pyrex sweater with the black one with the Caravaggio painting on it. But this is great. I wasn't expecting it to be super duper high quality, but it is a good, decent Champion quality. Great sizing too. Keeps you warm, does the job. All right, on to jackets. Homme plissé, I got the pair. It's a terrible hanger. I know, I should do better. I will do better. Homme plissé blazer. I don't need to say much about this. I love the Homme plissé brand because it just teaches you a lot about yourself, your scaling, your proportions, and it's an interesting fabric in general. It's just always going to get you a decent comment. Someone's going to say it's interesting, and it's very versatile, as you would suspect. Dress it up, dress it down. Perfect. Love this. So next up is my first vintage jacket purchase. Giorgio Armani. I believe found out this was maybe from the 90s. Love this jacket. It's another versatile piece. Dress it up casually, or I guess seriously, I wouldn't want to do that, but I bought it a bit oversized just so it's never going to be terribly stuffy. It is kind of long, and peculiar to this is it has no vents, no center vent, no side vents on it at all, no venting at all, so you really have to get your size. If not, it's going to look odd. Nice peak lapel, double-breasted, 4-button, 4-on-1 actually. So I like this piece a lot. Really old school, I guess you would say early 90s or 2000s shoulder, because this is quite the structured shoulder on it. So just be careful with these vintage pieces if you're not one for fully constructed shoulders. Last but not least, this was a Christmas gift. I get fantastic gifts, as you can tell. Love this ambush piece, and it's on an actual hanger, an actual blazer hanger. I like the fringed hems. They are secured, so they're not going to unravel on you too much. They do have a slightly constructed shoulder as well, just in case you're not a fan of that. With the kimono style closure, this is just one of them ones, man. This is a great piece. Nice functional pockets. Be surprised. Lovely piece. Nice olive green. So my first pair of pants, got these in LA. Forgot the name of the store. This brand is called SK Manor Hill. Nice casual pair of seersucker pants. I wear them with dress shirts when I'm trying to be some sort of suave mood. When I'm in a suave mood, yeah. Very casual. Can't really do much dressing with this as far as dressing it up to look sharp. It's just gonna always look kind of relaxed. That's how they were made to be worn, so I wear them accordingly. Love. Homme plissé pants. Don't need to say much about this. Again, I already stated that I love buying these. They are not cheap, but they are worth the money because of how versatile they are. You can actually dress these up and dress them down. They kind of expand with you if you get bigger or get smaller. That's just the nature of the fabric. I'll get as many of these as possible, but the only setback, I guess, is if you're one for exclusivity. They're not that exclusive anymore because they're kind of caught on for good reason. They're fantastic pants. So I'm not mad at anyone who buys it. Everyone's in. Last exhibit, some pants from Loewe. These high-waisted, wide trousers. I absolutely love this. From every detail, from the belt, the rope belt, down to how beautiful that Loewe suede patch is. Oof, man, buttery soft. And I like the button detail. I like that they can be worn in several ways. You can wear them completely buttoned up, and the waist comes up to, like, I guess your chest. I wouldn't do that personally, that's not me. More so into the idea of folding it over to give it this kind of fisherman type of look, if that makes any sense. But I absolutely adore these jeans. Love the wash. I just love the details, man. You can tell that it's money well spent when you buy jeans like these. They're just so sturdy, and I feel like I'll be able to get a lot of use out of them. So fairly versatile. You will get some nice compliments and looks. So yeah, Loewe jeans. I really like these. That's my last pair. My only pair of shoes since then. Been wanting a pair of derbies for over a decade now, but I just wanted them to be derbies that weren't too stuffy, too serious. Not derbies that I could wear to the office. I just wanted very casual, chunky derbies. And I looked at brands like Churches, and they were nice, but they weren't exactly what I was looking for. The only person who came close was the Elix derby with the removable Vibram sole. Those are amazing. They sold out very quickly, so couldn't get my hands on the pair. So I guess I settled, if you call this settling, for a pair of Prada monoliths. They've easily become top 5 pairs of shoes I own. Don't wear them enough, but I have worn them if you see the creases there. These are just excellent, man. Wear them with pants that are a little floaty, you know, low high waters. You could rock them. You could rock them with pants covering the laces or whatever. They're just quite versatile as well, but you're never gonna look like a square wearing these. Amazing chunky sole. Not as heavy as they look. They're actually one of my lightest pair of shoes that I own. That is 100% like, this is nothing. They weigh absolutely nothing. Whew, love. Well, that's about it. As I said, I have a couple videos I have in mind that I'd like to shoot and put on my YouTube. So get prepared for that. We'll be chatting about some interesting things that are near and dear to my heart. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, like, subscribe again, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna put all that jazz somewhere. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and catch you next time.